Gentlemen, my name is Justin Marc, international dating coach and relationship expert. In this video, I want to talk to you about why you should never date a Latina or why it's better to date Caucasian women. Now, this isn't a racist thing. I actually used to live in Mexico. I used to live in a city called León, Guanajuato, Mexico. And I also used to live in Mexico City. And I actually ended up learning Spanish and dating Mexican women. And I've had 3 different ex-girlfriends, very serious long-term ex-girlfriends from Mexico. And in this video, I want to talk to you why it's better to date Caucasian women, American women, Canadian women versus Latina women. Now, I love Latina women. I love Latina culture, and I think it's really amazing. But a few years ago, I actually made a video about why Latina women were better than white women. And in this video, I want to actually almost reverse that. And I want to say my opinion on why it's actually better to date women from Western society, women from, Canada, England, Australia, United States. And the first reason is because typically, if you're dating a woman from a Caucasian family, she's probably gonna have a way better economic upbringing. And so the really interesting thing is you're not gonna have to pay for every date you go on, right? A lot of women who are white tend to actually be raised in a family, community, and a society where they're just used to covering half of the bill. For example, one of the girls I'm seeing right now, beautiful, beautiful girl. She's beautiful. She's studying medicine. She's going to be a doctor, and she's a really nice girl. And we spent the weekend together. We had a really good time, and I was really, really tired. So I honestly slept in. And while I was sleeping in, this beautiful white woman who I'm dating got me coffee from Starbucks, got me a burrito for breakfast, like a little breakfast burrito. It was actually really nice. And she was just doing all these nice things for me. And it's interesting versus, my ex-girlfriends who were Latina, they wouldn't necessarily buy me things or buy me food to show their love. Maybe they would cook for me or do things for me instead, right? And so I find that women who are white very much so come from more well-off families, I guess you could say. And so white women tend to actually come from better economic backgrounds. And because of that, a lot of them are more career-driven and success-driven versus Latino women tend to not be as career-driven and success-driven, but a little bit more family-oriented. And so because of that, I find that white women definitely make slightly more stable partners than Latino women. Now, the second reason is I find that a lot of white women tend to be a lot more rational, while a lot of Latino women tend to be a lot more emotional. Now, if you actually dig through my YouTube channel, you can see a lot of my ex-girlfriends. You can see I've dated women from all over the world. I've traveled to over 50 countries and dated women all over the world. But more so than that, I've had very serious relationships. And some of my more serious relationships were Latina women. My most serious relationships I ever had in my life were women from the country of Mexico. And what I found is a lot of these types of women tend to be generally a lot more passionate and a lot more emotional. And now that can be a good thing and that can be a bad thing, because when things are great, things are really great, right? When things are getting hot and spicy, when things are getting intimate, things are amazing, right? When she loves you fully, she absolutely loves and adores you. But what was really interesting is when things were bad, when she's upset, when things aren't good, things are really, really bad. And so what I found was a lot of Latina women tend to be extremely polarized with their emotions, whether that be good or whether that be bad. When she loves you, she loves you. When she hates you, she hates you. Now, I find that a lot of white women tend to be a lot more emotionally neutral. And when they are mad at you, they're kind of mad. When they love you, they kind of love you, right? And so it's a lot more of a stable environment to be living in, because you don't have to deal with overwhelming amounts of positive emotions, and you don't have to deal with a lot of overwhelming amounts of negative emotions. And so that's probably the biggest reason I don't think I'll ever date a Latina again. Who knows, right? Who knows? For a solid 2 years, I only dated Latina women. Now, for the last 2 years, I only dated white women. So, things happen, things change, but I definitely think these are some major reasons why you should never date a Latina woman. Now, the last reason I don't think you should date a Latina woman, and this is going to sound kind of crazy, but the love, the intimacy, and the sex will just be way too good. With Latina women, they really know how to seduce your emotions. Spanish culture is very interesting and very intimate. If you listen to a lot of Spanish music, it's very, very sexual. If you listen to a lot, or if you watch a lot of like Spanish television, it's oftentimes related to, love affairs. And so Spanish culture, Latin culture is extremely intimate. And I just think the average guy isn't capable of handling that type of woman, because you'll end up loving her too deeply and you just won't get anything done. You'll just be in the bedroom all the time. You'll be going on dates. Things will be just really romantic all the time. And you think that's a good thing, but you're not going to build your career. You're not going to be working on yourself. You're not going to be in the gym. You're not going to be focusing on yourself, bro. And I think it's really dangerous and risky for most men to actually date a Latina woman. This is going to sound so crazy. It might almost seem exaggerated, but, I truly do believe this, that, the average guy, it just isn't capable of being masculine enough to really handle a Latina woman. And so because of that, I just don't think you should date a Latina woman, because they're tough to handle. They're really tough to handle. And, overall, I think that, if you date a Latina woman, I'm sorry. There's support groups out there for you. And, there's definitely a long road of recovery ahead once you break up with a Latina woman as well. Because the breakups, brutal, okay? Like, I compared my relationships, my breakups when I dated white girls. It's not even comparable to the breakups you had with Latina women. You break up with your Mexican ex-girlfriend, and dude, you're traumatized for a year. You're in therapy. It takes you a year of self-discovery to recenter yourself. You break up with a white girl, and it's kind of like on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one, right? And so it's a lot less of a problem to deal with. And so I think white women are actually just a lot better to date overall, a lot more stable, and a lot more rational. And so, yeah, that's my take on it, guys. Gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Marc, international dating coach, relationship expert, and VIP lifestyle development coach. I've been teaching dating, soul skills, and Daygame for 10 years in 50 plus countries, 6 continents, to thousands of guys in person just like you. And I love teaching guys this stuff. So if you like this video, please make sure to do me a favor and leave a thumbs up on this video. I really do appreciate that. Now, if you want to follow me more closely, you can go ahead and follow me on my new Instagram, DrunkJustin2, and watch my daily Instagram stories where I'm always partnering with hot girls, doing exclusive events, crazy shit on my daily Instagram stories. Make sure to follow me there. You can see me traveling around the world in real time, doing amazing things, and teaching guys like you in person every day on my Instagram. And you can message me on my Instagram as well. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram and message me there. And if you want to actually call me, you can call me at justinmarc.com. We'll do free consultation calls. You can actually call me and we'll do a free discovery call where we can get you on the right action plan to change your dating life and your social life at justinmarc.com. And if you guys want to dig deeper and watch more of our more exclusive content, go to wingmanpodcast.com and watch our Wingman podcast on Spotify, Apple, and all platforms. And we'll see you guys very soon in a new video. My name is Justin Marc, and I'll talk to you very soon. Peace out.